Why confidence is built, not born. Introduction: The Great Misunderstanding. Many people look at successful leaders, famous actors, or popular students in school, and they think the same thing: wow, they are so lucky. They were born confident. We see a person walking into a room with their head high. They speak clearly. They smile. They are not afraid to make mistakes. When we see this, we often feel bad about ourselves. We think, I am shy. I get nervous when I talk to people. I was just born this way. I will never be like them. This is the biggest lie in the world of psychology. The truth is very different. Confidence is not a gift from nature. It is not like your eye color or your height. You cannot change your height, but you can change your confidence. Confidence is a skill. Think about driving a car. No one is born knowing how to drive. When you first sit in a driver's seat, you are nervous. You look at the mirrors, the pedals, and the steering wheel, and you feel scared. But you practice. You drive around an empty parking lot. Then you drive on a quiet street. Finally, after months or years, you drive on the highway without thinking. You are a confident driver. Life is the same. Confidence is something you build, brick by brick, day by day. It is built through action, not birth. In this guide, we will explore how to build this skill. We will use simple English to explain how your brain works, why you feel fear, and how to become the person you want to be. Chapter 1: The Confidence Loop. Many people have the wrong idea about how confidence works. They think the order is, Step 1, feel confident - Step 2, take action. They wait. They sit at home and think, one day, when I feel brave, I will start that business, or, one day, when I am not shy, I will talk to that person. They wait for years. But the feeling of confidence never comes. Why? Because the order is wrong. The real order of confidence is, Step 1, take action - Step 2, success, or survival - Step 3, feel confident. This is called the confidence loop. Imagine a child learning to ride a bicycle. The child is terrified. They do not feel confident. But the father or mother says, go. The child pushes the pedal. They wobble. They might fall. But then, they ride for 3 seconds. In that moment, the brain says, hey. I did it. I am safe. That small success creates a little bit of confidence. The next day, the child rides for 10 seconds. The confidence grows. You cannot think your way into confidence. You must act your way into confidence. If you are waiting to feel ready, you will wait forever. You must do the thing you are afraid of before you feel ready. The science of neuroplasticity. There is a big word in science called neuroplasticity. It sounds difficult, but the meaning is simple. Neuro means brain. Plasticity means plastic, or changeable. Your brain is not made of stone. It is like plastic or clay. Every time you do something new, your brain changes. When you do something scary, like speaking English in public, and you survive, your brain builds a new connection. It learns that you are safe. The first time is hard. The second time is easier. The 10th time is normal. This is biological proof that confidence is built, not born. Chapter 2: The Comfort Zone Trap. We all have a comfort zone. The comfort zone is a safe place. It is where you feel relaxed. Watching TV on your sofa is in your comfort zone. Talking to your best friend is in your comfort zone. Doing the same job every day is in your comfort zone. Inside this zone, there is no stress. But there is also no growth. Confidence lives outside the comfort zone. Imagine your comfort zone is a small circle. If you stay inside it, the circle stays small. But if you step out of the circle, maybe you make a phone call you were afraid to make, the circle gets bigger. Why is it scary? Why do we hate leaving the comfort zone? It comes from our history as humans. Thousands of years ago, humans lived in tribes in the wild. If you made a mistake, you might die. If you walked into a dark cave alone, a lion might eat you. If you did something stupid and the tribe rejected you, you would be alone and starve. So, our brains evolved to keep us safe. Our brains have a danger alarm. This alarm is called the amygdala. When you want to give a speech or talk to a stranger, your amygdala screams, "Stop! Danger! People might laugh. This is unsafe." Your heart beats fast. Your hands sweat. This is not because you are weak. It is because your brain is trying to protect you from a lion. But today, there is no lion. There is only a meeting or a party. To build confidence, you must learn to ignore this false alarm. You must tell your brain, "Thank you for the warning, but I am safe." Chapter 3, The Power of Small Wins. How do you build a big wall? You do not throw a giant rock on the ground. You lay one small brick at a time. Building confidence is the same. Many people fail because they try to do too much, too fast. If you are shy, do not try to give a speech to 1,000 people tomorrow. That is too scary. You will fail, and you will feel worse. Instead, look for small wins. A small win is a tiny challenge. It is something that makes you a little nervous, but not terrified. Examples of small wins. Level 1, make eye contact with a cashier at the supermarket and say, "Thank you." Level 2, ask a stranger for the time. Level 3, ask a question in a clear voice during a small meeting. Level 4, invite a colleague to lunch. Each time you achieve a small win, write it down. Keep a success journal. When you write it down, you show your brain evidence. You are proving to yourself, "I can do hard things." If you collect one small win every day, that is 365 wins in a year. After a year, you will be a completely different person. You will have a wall of confidence made of 365 bricks. Chapter 4, Redefining Failure. In school, we learn that failure is bad. If you get an F on a test, you are in trouble. But in the real world, failure is necessary. You cannot build confidence without failure. Confident people fail all the time. The difference is how they react to failure. The insecure person's reaction, "I made a mistake. Everyone laughed. I am so stupid. I will never do that again." The confident person's reaction, "I made a mistake. That was embarrassing. But I did not die. What can I learn from this? Next time, I will do it better." The spotlight effect. Here is a secret that will make you feel better: nobody cares about you as much as you think. We often think there is a spotlight on us. We think everyone is watching our every move. If we say a wrong word in English, we think everyone will remember it forever. This is called the spotlight effect. The truth is, people are busy. They are thinking about their own lives. They are worrying about their own problems. They are thinking about what they will eat for dinner. If you make a mistake, people might notice for 5 seconds. Then, they forget. Once you realize that nobody is watching you closely, you become free. You can take risks. You can make mistakes. It is okay. Chapter 5, Body Language and Voice. We talked about how your mind changes your actions. But did you know your body can change your mind? There is a connection between your posture, how you stand, and your feelings. If you sit in a chair with your head down, your shoulders hunched, and your arms crossed, your brain receives a signal. The signal says, "We are hiding. We are weak." Your brain then produces hormones that make you feel stressed. However, if you stand up straight, pull your shoulders back, and lift your chin, your brain gets a different signal. The signal says, "We are big. We are powerful." The power pose. This is a practical tool you can use today. Before you do something difficult, like a job interview, go to a private place, like a bathroom. Stand like a superhero. Put your hands on your hips. Spread your feet. Lift your chest. Hold this pose for 2 minutes. Scientific studies show that this power pose can lower your stress chemicals and increase your confidence chemicals. You are hacking your biology. Your voice. Your voice is also a tool. Shy people often speak quietly. They speak fast because they want to finish quickly and hide. To build confidence, practice these vocal tricks. 1. Slow down. Confident people do not rush. They know that what they say is important, so they take their time. 2. Volume. Speak slightly louder than you think is necessary. 3. Pause. Do not be afraid of silence. If you stop talking for a second to think, it shows you are in control. Chapter 6, Preparation is key. There is one shortcut to confidence: preparation. Imagine you have a test tomorrow. Scenario A, you did not study. You do not know the answers. Scenario B, you studied for 1 week. You know every answer. In scenario A, you will be nervous. In scenario B, you will be confident. Confidence comes from competence, being good at something. If you are nervous about a presentation, practice it 10 times. Record yourself. Watch the video. Fix the mistakes. If you are nervous about a social party, think of 3 good stories to tell before you go. When you are prepared, you do not have to guess. You can trust your training. Professional athletes are confident not because they are special, but because they have practiced the same move thousands of times. They trust the preparation. Chapter 7, Comparison is the thief of joy. We live in the age of social media. We open Instagram or TikTok and we see perfect lives. We see people who are richer, more beautiful, and more confident than us. Comparing yourself to others destroys confidence. Remember, you are comparing your inside to their outside. You know your own fears. You know your own doubts. You know that you cried yesterday. But when you look at another person, you only see what they show you. You see their best photos. You see their smiles. You do not see their fears. Even the most confident people in the world have doubts. Famous actors get nervous before a movie scene. CEOs get scared before a board meeting. Singers get anxiety before a concert. They just know how to handle it. Do not compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Focus on your own journey. Are you more confident today than you were yesterday? That is the only comparison that matters. Chapter 8, The Language of Confidence. The words you use when you talk to yourself are very important. We all have an inner critic. This is the voice in your head that says negative things. You are going to fail. You look stupid. Your English is bad. If you had a friend who spoke to you like that, you would not be friends with them. So why do you speak to yourself like that? You must change your internal language. This is called self-talk. When you hear the negative voice, stop it. Replace it with a neutral or positive thought. Negative, I am terrible at this. Positive, I am learning. I am getting better every day. Negative, everyone is looking at me. Positive, everyone is here to listen to my ideas. Also, change the words you say to others. Avoid weak words like, just, maybe, I think, sorry. Instead of, I just wanted to ask if maybe you have time. Say, do you have time to talk? Instead of, I think this is the right answer. Say, I believe this is the right answer. Removing these weak words makes you sound, and feel, more sure of yourself. Chapter 9, Helping Others Builds Confidence. This is a surprising tip. One of the best ways to build your own confidence is to stop thinking about yourself and start helping others. When we are insecure, we are self-obsessed. We worry about our hair, our voice, our clothes. But when you focus on helping someone else, your fear disappears. If you are at a party and feel shy, look around. Is there someone else who looks shy? Go talk to them. Try to make them feel comfortable. Ask them questions. Smile at them. When you focus on making others feel good, you forget to be nervous. You become a leader. You see that you have value to give. Evidence shows that people who volunteer or mentor others have higher self-esteem. Being useful makes you feel powerful. Conclusion: the journey never ends. So, is confidence built or born? The answer is clear. It is built. It is built through 1. Action, doing things even when you are scared. 2. Experience, collecting small wins. 3. Body language, standing tall. 4. Preparation, knowing your skills. 5. Kindness, being nice to yourself and others. You do not wake up one morning and suddenly have 100% confidence. It is a lifelong process. Some days you will feel strong. Some days you will feel weak. That is normal. The most important thing to remember is that you can change. You are not stuck. The shy person you were 5 years ago does not have to be the person you are tomorrow. Start today. Do one small thing that scares you. Speak up. Stand tall. Build your brick wall.
Vocabulary list. Innate, natural, born with. Trait, a quality or characteristic. Myth, a false belief, / Pedal, the part of a bike/car you push with your foot. Wobble, to move unsteadily from side to side. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change. Comfort zone, a psychological state where you feel safe. Amygdala, the part of the brain that senses fear. Evolve, to develop gradually over a long time. Spotlight, a strong light that shines on a stage. Posture, the way you hold your body. Hunch, to raise your shoulders and bend forward. Competence, the ability to do something successfully. Shortcuts, a quicker way to get somewhere. Obsessed, thinking about something all the time, /